An Art Teacher Website Guide. Chapter 1. Arts Educator Websites at dmoz-odp.org/arts/education/educators. Arts Teacher Websites. art.unt.edu/ntieva, North Texas Institute for Educators on the Visual Arts. artsonia.com, Artsonia, student art gallery showcasing projects from around the world, along with newsletter, school profiles and information for teachers. kellymcbride.com, McBride, Kelly, college writing and literature instructor. noteaccess.com/approaches/artad/history/index.htm, notes for a perspective on arts education, covering topics such as basic beliefs in contemporary art education, a history of educational thought and recent art history, among others. shelleydeck.com, Deck, Shelley, Canadian artist and arts teacher. Grade school arts teacher websites. angelfire.com/mo/sas school/musa-rt.html, Sassafras Grove Arts page, resources for teaching art and music, with links to art history, tools and techniques, creativity and reference sites. artjunction.org, the Art Room, virtual classroom providing the opportunity to create, discover, invent, and learn. artmuseums.com, art teacher on the net, newsletter, project ideas and projects, teacher exchange, and links to resources. artsconnected.org, Arts Connected, gateway to the art collections, educational materials, and other online resources of the Minneapolis Institute of Arts and Walker Art Center, supporting the needs of the K-12 art education community. artstart1.com, ArtStart, San Diego artist and teacher Susan Bainbridge teaches classes and runs art camps for children. chaseartfilm.com, the San Francisco Art and Film Program for teenagers, special programs and events in arts education originally developed to address the diminishing presence of arts and humanities in the public school curriculum. Crayola.com/educators, Crayola Creativity Central, inspiring ideas, helpful information, lesson plans, art advocacy information and resources for art educators and parents. doodlestudio.com/teacher-parent/filecab.html, Doodles Studio, teacher resources, museum links, art resource sites, art and school suppliers, and other teacher resources. getty.edu/education, artsednet, a variety of teaching and learning materials, including lesson plans and curriculum ideas, divided into grade level from elementary through high school. homeschoolarts.com, homeschool arts, online lessons in pencil, pen and ink, watercolor, pastel, perspective, acrylic, oil and others. kinderart.com, Kinder Art, directory of arts education resources, including art lesson plans, reference material, forum for exchanging ideas and on-link kids art gallery. montgomerychulesmd.org/curriculum/art, Division of Arts Education, statement plus information on arts education programs for K-12 in the Montgomery County Public School System in Maryland, USA. pbs.org/teachers/arts, PBS Teacher Source, the arts, PBS television and web resources, including lesson plans and activities for preschool through high school correlated to state and national standards. spiral.aa.uic.edu, Spiral Art Education Lesson Plans, art projects based on contemporary art for the K-12 classroom. youngaudiences.org, Young Audiences, nonprofit organization which works with educational systems, the arts community and private and public sectors to provide arts education to children. Employment arts teacher websites. chronicle.com/jobs. Arts teacher organizations websites. azart.org, Arizona Art Education Association, lessons, links, and information about art education in Arizona. aanj.org, Art Administrators of New Jersey, a professional organization for visual arts educators throughout the state of New Jersey. aep-arts.org, Arts Education Partnership, collaboration between arts, education, business, philanthropic and government organizations that promote educational policies supportive of arts education. AICAD.org, Association of Independent Colleges of Art and Design, operates programs that inform the public about art and design colleges, and programs that improve the quality of the member colleges. Angelfire.com/FL3/CFTADE, Vero Beach Center for the Arts Education Program, information on programs for schools, the public, and summer art camp. ARTS-ACCREDIT.org, National Office for Arts Accreditation, provides information on 4 specialized accrediting agencies: National Association of Schools of Music, National Association of Schools of Art and Design, National Association of Schools of Theatre and National Association of Schools of Dance. CollegeArt.org, College Art Association, membership organization that promotes excellence in scholarship and teaching in the history and criticism of the visual arts and in creativity and technical skill in the teaching and practices of art. FEA.org, Florida Art Education Association, promotes and supports education by certified art teachers. Institute for Traditional Studies.org, the Institute for Traditional Studies, researches, performs and promotes traditional arts education. NAFAE.org.uk, National Association for Fine Art Education, features membership information, policies, news and discussions, AGM. NSEED.org, National Society for Education in Art and Design, leading national authority concerned with art, craft, and design for all phases of education in the United Kingdom. TouchstoneCenter.net, the Touchstone Center, information on arts and education projects, workshops, seminars, publications program, the archival project and upcoming activities, for arts education organization based in New York City. utc.edu/outreach/SCEA, the Southeast Center for Education in the Arts, institutes in music, theater, and visual art offering professional development programs, instructional materials, newsletter, and other resources helpful to arts educators at the elementary and secondary school levels. WIARTAID.org, Wisconsin Art Education Association, information for Wisconsin art educators, kindergarten through college. Art teaching resource websites. Subcategories. Lesson plans. Publications. Supplies. noteaccess.com/materials/activities.htm, activities for children, references and resources for art projects. abelard.org/color/col-high.htm, orange is tertiary, the theory of color, how to teach and understand color. artsge.kennedy-center.org, ArtsEdge, news, teaching materials, and professional resources from organization established under a cooperative agreement between the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, the National Endowment for the Arts, and the U.S. Department of Education. lrs.ed.uiuc.edu/students/hamid/secondpage.htm, art search, directory of links to art education resources, including history of art, philosophies of art education, discipline-based art education, lesson plans, art materials, job openings in American schools, and other information. TennesseeArtsAcademy.org, Tennessee Arts Academy, intensive week-long training sessions offered in the summer in Nashville for K-12 arts teachers, supervisors, and principals. Chapter 2. Arts Teacher Publication Websites. Arts Education Publications. cae-nyc.org/resources/cae_publications, the Center for Arts Education, publications from New York City organization, available online in PDF format. ed.gov/pub/stateart/arts, transforming ideas for teaching and learning the arts, publication available in HTML or PDF formats. heldref.org/pub/aepr/about.html, Arts Education Policy Review, bi-monthly publication covering topics of interest to K-12 educators, available through subscription. IJEA.org, International Journal of Education and the Arts, includes articles, abstracts, editors, and information on how to subscribe. transatlanticpub.com/cat/artade, Arts Education Books, list of titles, available for purchase from Transatlantic Publications. Book publications websites. AntiqueCollectorsClub.com, Antique Collectors Club, publisher and distributor of definitive books on antiques and decorative arts. enitharman.co.uk, Enitharman Press, specialist publisher of artists' books and poetry. fearofwriting.com, Fear of Writing, Millie Thornton, has written this book to put the fun back into writing. FIMP.net, Fiji Island Mermaid Press, artists' books. flarenet.com.au, Flarenet, independent book publisher with a number of books by Graham Andrews, to develop writing skills. HennessyIngalls.com, Hennessy and Ingalls, books on graphic design, photography, fine art, and design. KALWriters.com, Kalamalka Press, publishes books and anthologies focused on poetry, fiction and literary criticism by both new and established writers. LundHumphreys.com, Lund Humphreys, publishers of books on fine art, decorative arts, architecture, design, and photography. McKendry.net, McKendry Books, books on Ontario historic cemeteries, architecture, and photography by architectural historian Jennifer McKendry, and on Canadian art and folk art by Blake McKendry. Publishedart.com.au, Published Art, specializing in contemporary art, architecture, design. ROCK-ART.com, Pedro Pintada Books, mail-order book business specializing in books and publications on rock art. SmartArtPress.com, Smart Art Press, eclectic and eccentric works by and about artists, catalogs, books, monographs and other art ephemera. TheOurStories.com, The Our Stories, Dale Adams Siegel offers an inspirational technique for writing using inspirational cards. WellFedWriter.com, Bowerman, Peter, the well-fed writer gives information on how to develop self-sufficiency as a freelance writer. WritingTheArtistStatement.com, Writing the Artist Statement, book by Arian Goodwin about writing artist statements. YellowMoon.com, Yellow Moon Press, publisher of books and audios of materials pertaining to the oral tradition and spoken word. Performing arts publications websites. Subcategories: acting, comedy, dance, movies, music, theatre. Currency.com.au, Currency Press, Australia's performing arts publisher offering theatre, music, and film and television publications. IIPA.chadwick.com, International Index to the Performing Arts, subscription-based content from more than 200 international periodicals, articles, and obituaries appearing in the New York Times and the Washington Post. Visual arts publications websites at dmoz-odp.org/arts/visual_arts/magazines_and_e-zines. Subcategories: animation, ASCII art, graphic design, mail art and arty stamps, painting, photography. ArtDaily.com, Art Daily, news from the art world, and directory of artists, museums, and galleries. Artezine.com, Artezine, New York City-based e-zine providing a review of the arts and culture. Artmonthly.org.au, Art Monthly Australia, magazine containing commentary, news, and reviews on the visual arts, which is distributed throughout Australia and internationally. Artpix.org, Artpix, a not-for-profit contemporary art journal on CD-ROM. ArtTalk.com, Artuc, a free monthly visual arts-oriented newsletter from participating art material retailers in the U.S. FlashArtOnline.com, Flash Art International, online edition of the print arts magazine with reviews, profiles, news and a forum. Glasstire.com, Glasstire, Journal of Visual Art in Texas. JCA-Online.com, Journal of Contemporary Art, features interviews with and projects by contemporary artists. NewYorkArtWorld.com/mag/artmag.html, New York Art World, focuses on the New York art world and features commentary and reviews. NewYorkArtsMagazine.com, NYArts, online magazine of the New York art scene. plug-in.ch/rss.asp, plug-in contemporary art news, contemporary art and culture, exhibitions, art news, reviews, art projects, artists, and events. preview-art.com, preview, gallery guide in print and online, lists current art exhibitions in galleries and museums in major cities and towns. Stunt.org, Stunt, a e-zine showcasing the work of contemporary artists with galleries and interactive web art projects. Chapter 3. Free Art Education Stuff. Children Teacher Grade School Free Art Learning Materials. Animaction. Animaction.com. Art Teacher on the Net, art resources and lesson plans for teachers. Artmuseums.com. Arts Connected, access to the collections and educational resources of the Minneapolis Institute of Arts and Walker Art Center. artsconnected.org. Artsonia Student Art Gallery showcasing child artists and school art projects from around the world. artsonia.com. In progress video and digital photography equipment. Mentorship, exhibition, screening opportunities, and dialogue. in-progress.org. Maggot Art Program for elementary school children, teaching them to create beautiful pieces of artwork. Maggotart.com. River of Words Environmental Art and Poetry Program for Children. riverofwords.org. The Art Window Curriculum and Directory offer art explorations for teachers, students, and all interested in art experience. mmwwindow.art.com. Art Education Websites. 1. kinderart.com/lessons.htm, kinderart, lesson plans and project ideas for children's art projects. Nice site. On fine art and music standards. carts.org/index.html, cultural arts resources for teachers and students. arts-accredit.org/nasad/default.htm, National Association of Schools of Art and Design. carts.org, National Task Force on Folk Arts in Education. lessonplanspage.com/art.htm, visual arts lesson plans. David Harbour Sculpture Workshop. United Kingdom and internationally. davidharboursundials.co.uk. artacademy.com. 3D training ebook for digital art students and those wanting more computer graphics art training. art-head-start.com. Learn how to draw. art-is-fun.com. Santora Fine Art Gallery of Big Cat and Wildlife Paintings. Domestic animals, seascapes, and florals in soft pastel, watercolor, acrylic, and mixed media. WantToPaint.com. VoiceInMyHead.net. CreativeSpotlight.com. JackReed.com. SedonaArtCenter.com, art workshops and classes, Sedona Arts Center. Artquiz.free.fr, ArtQuiz. artists-atelier.com, Chateau Painting Holidays France. sanders-studios/instructions/tutorials/introduction.html, classical oil painting tutorial. ablallanguas.com, Directorio. paintingwithwatercolors.com, free watercolor demonstrations. oilpaintingdvd.com, Hall Grote oil painting DVD techniques video paint. photographyicon.com, Icon Photography School. paintingwithwatercolors.com, learn how to paint with watercolors. mendocinoartcenter.org, Mendocino Art Center. needleleland.com, Needleleland's exploring color and creativity. onlineartlessons.com, Paint Basket online art lessons. loud-n-clear.com/painting, painting with Pauline. Art resources in teaching Chicago's elementary school classrooms. artresourcesinteaching.org. Association for the Advancement of Arts Education AAE.org. Bluebonnet Village Craft Network Free Projects. BluebonnetVillage.com. Florida Art Education Association FAEA.org. Goals 2000 Arts Education PARTNERSHIPAEP-ARTS.org. Great River Arts Institute Educational Resource for the Visual and Literary Arts. GreatRiverArts.org. Hawaii Alliance for Arts EDUCATIONARTS-HAWAII.org. Kansas Art Education Association KIA.com. London Association of Art and Design Education LAAID.org. Louisiana Alliance for Arts Education LAAE.org. Mendocino Arts Center MendocinoArtCenter.org. Mill Street Loft Youth Employment Training, and Art in Education Programs for At-Risk Youth. millstreetloft.org. Ohio Alliance for Arts Education OAAE.net. Ohio Art Education Association OAEA.org. Vermont Alliance for Arts Education VAAE.org. Art Education Websites 2. Artistry.org, Artistry, a grassroots model for integrating arts, education, and entertainment, enriching children of all ages through dance instruction, art, and theater. AANJ.org, Art Administrators of New Jersey, a professional organization for visual arts educators throughout the state of New Jersey. AEP-ARTS.org, Arts Education Partnership, collaboration between arts, education, business, philanthropic and government organizations that promote educational policies supportive of arts education. AICAD.org, Association of Independent Colleges of Art and Design, operates programs that inform the public about art and design colleges and programs that improve the quality of the member colleges. Angelfire.com/FL3/CFTADE, Vero Beach Center for the Arts Education Program, information on programs for schools, the public, and summer art camp. ARTS-ACCREDIT.org, National Office for Arts Accreditation, provides information on 4 specialized accrediting agencies: National Association of Schools of Music, National Association of Schools of Art and Design, National Association of Schools of Theater and National Association of Schools of Dance. ASART.org, Arizona Art Education Association, lessons, links, and information about art education in Arizona. CollegeArt.org, College Art Association, membership organization that promotes excellence in scholarship and teaching in the history and criticism of the visual arts and in creativity and technical skill in the teaching and practices of art. FAA.org, Florida Art Education Association, promotes and supports education by certified art teachers. Conference schedule, publications, galleries, forum, and membership details. Institute for Traditional Studies.org, the Institute for Traditional Studies, researches, performs and promotes traditional arts education. Based in California. NAFAE.org.uk, National Association for Fine Art Education, features membership information, policies, news and discussions, AGM reports, publications, links, resource and contact details. NSEED.org, National Society for Education in Art and Design, leading national authority concerned with art, craft, and design for all phases of education in the United Kingdom. Provides news, events, resources, links, and research information. TouchstoneCenter.net, the Touchstone Center, information on arts and education projects, workshops, seminars, publications program, the archival project and upcoming activities, for arts education organization based in New York City. utc.edu/outreach/SCEA, the Southeast Center for Education in the Arts, institutes in music, theater, and visual art offering professional development programs, instructional materials, newsletter and other resources helpful to arts educators at the elementary and secondary school levels. WIArtaid.org, Wisconsin Art Education Association, information for Wisconsin art educators, kindergarten through college. Includes regional and national news, WAEA-specific information, organization programs, activities and resources and student artwork. Art Education Websites 3. More websites at archive.org than arts5.com, back to 2011. academyart.edu, Academy of Art College. aha.org, AHA School for the Arts, Telluride, CO. aiboston.edu, Art Institute of Boston. aii.edu, Art Institutes International. ipex.edu, Art Institute of Phoenix. ais.edu, Art Institute of Seattle. aeromont.org, Aeromont School of Arts and Crafts. art-schols-colleges.com, Art Schools and Colleges. artacademy.edu, Art Academy of Cincinnati. avu.cz, Academy of Fine Arts. artresourcesinteaching.org, Art Resources in Teaching. AAAE.org, Association for the Advancement of Arts Education. aep-arts.org, Goals 2000 Arts Education Partnership. arts-hawaii.org, Hawaii Alliance for Arts Education. bluebonnetvillage.com, Bluebonnet Village Craft Network. FAA.org, Florida Art Education Association. GreatRiverArts.org, Great River Arts Institute. Kaya.com, Kansas Art Education Association. LADA.org, London Association of Art and Design Education. LAI.org, Louisiana Alliance for Arts Education. Art Teacher Websites 1. Art Teachers Association of Ireland, ATI, artteachers.ie. Iowa Alliance for Arts Education, IAAE, smarts.org. National Art Education Association, NAEA, nayareston.org. New York State Art Teachers Association, NYSATA, nysata.org. Steel Valley Art Teachers Association, SVTA, svita.org. Art Teacher Websites 2. worldwide-learn.com/online-courses/art-courses.htm, art courses online. artmovements.co.uk/home.htm, art movements and periods, reference guide. danielsmith.com/learn/default.asp, art tutorials. artsge.kennedy-center.org/teach/standards.cfm, National Fine Arts Standards. greetingcard.org/4kids.html, cards for kids lesson ideas. wvtech.k12.wv.us/resources/activities, communication systems activities. teched.vt.edu/gcc/html/gcc-kids/activities.html, graphic communications for kids, activities. teched.vtedu/gcc/html/curriculum/statescript/ok.graphicom-skillstand.pdf, graphic communications skill standards. teched.vtedu/gcc/html/curriculum/statescript/ma.graphiccomm.pdf, graphic communication framework. sgia.org/educator_connection/curriculum.cfm, screen printing curriculum guide. kidsart.com/quick.html, quick art lesson ideas. copyright.gov/circ/circ1.html, copyright basics. artmuseum.net/w2vr/teachers.html. vsarts.org/x586.xml, thematic art units. artsge.kennedy-center.org/teach/les.cfm, visual arts lesson plans, Arts Edge. artsge.kennedy-center.org, Arts Edge from the Kennedy Center, helps educators to teach in, through, and about the arts. naea-reston.org/research_curriculum.html, art curriculum and lesson plans. falcon.jmu.edu/ramseyil/arteducation.htm, art education resources for K-12. archive.com/welcome.htm, art learning resources. studiochalkboard.evansville.edu, Art Studio Chalkboard Drawing. artsconnected.org, Arts Connect Education. getty.edu/art-artsednet. artsge.kennedy-center.org/artsge.html, ArtsEdge, National Arts and Foundation Center. artsusa.org, Arts Education. artsonia.com, online gallery for students' work. mpsaz.org/arts, creative arts. kn.pacbell.com/wired/art2, eyes on art. instructional.edu/laa/contents.html, learning about art. papayank.org. curriculum.bsd405.org/c7/visual arts/document library/bsd student gallery/index. hdm, student art gallery. princetonol.com/groups/iad/lessons/lessons.html, art lessons, incredible art department. nga.gov/education/index.shtm, art lesson plans, National Gallery of Art. artswork.asu.edu/arts/teachers/curriculum/links.htm, art curriculum models and standards. artsconnected.org/toolkit, artists toolkit. ceramics.org/about-us/about_ceramics/index.aspx, ceramics in the classroom. uic.edu/classes/ad382/sites/projects/p_index.html, cool curriculum, K College Art Classroom. artmuseums.com, art teacher on the net. getty.edu/artsnet, artsednet, Getty Education Institute for the Arts site focuses on helping arts educators, general classroom teachers using the arts in their curriculum, museum educators, and university faculty involved in the arts. getty.edu/education/teachers/classroom_resources/search, arts lesson plans. Art teacher career. teachingartists.com, Association of Teaching Artists, ATA. worldartistdirectory.com/art teacher. alleducation-schools.com/faq/art-music-theater-education.php. art.nmu.edu/department/ad_career-jobs.html. art.teacher.jobs.com. art.teacher.jobs.topusajob.com. artcareer.net. artistcareertraining.com. schoolsintheusa.com/career profiles_details.cfm $?D=999, art instructor. collegeboard.com/search/majors_careers/profiles/majors/13.1302.html, art teacher education. collegeboard.com. special-careers.career-profile/professions/art_there.html, art therapists. collegeboard.com/search/majors_careers/profiles/careers/106907.html, arts administrators. artjob.org. artsandactivities.com, magazine for art education. careers.org/9933/elementary-art-teacher. careers-gateway.co.uk. citytowninfo.com/employment/postsecondary-art-and-music-teachers. davis-art.com, Schularts magazine. degreedirectory.org/article_directory/teaching_career_profiles.html. education-how_to_become_an_art_teacher.html. flipdog.com/jobs/art-teacher. fuembalgoose.com/art-teacher-career.html. getty.edu/education/teacher art exchange. glencoe.com/sec/art/career_corner/careers/art_teacher.php monster.com, art teacher career. myartscarer.org princetonol.com/groups/iad, incredible art department, careers in art. sanford-arteventures.com/teach/teach.html, art teacher. teaching-job-about-art-teacher-career.html. textlinks.bravehost.com/bear-car-c0/art-career-teacher.html. collegeart.org aah.org.uk/jobs, Association for Art History. chronicle.com/section/jobs/61, The Chronicle for Higher Education, h-net.org/jobs/browse.php, hnet's job guide. hiredjobs.com, hire. educationjobs.com. hercjobs.org, HERC. finearts.academickeys.com, academic keys for the fine arts. A list of art teacher websites at blog.feedspot.com/art_teacher_blogs. 2soulsisters.blogspot.com. artbarblog.com/blog. artcampla.com/new-blog. artclasscurator.com/blog. arteescuela.com. artfulparent.com. artisbasic.com. artsawarenessexpressions.teachable.com/blog. artteacherinla.com. artwithmre.com. artwithmrsnwen.com. blog.feedspot.com/mom_craft_blogs. blog.feedspot.com/kids_art_blogs. blog.feedspot.com/paper_art_blogs. cassiusdefense.blogspot.com. createartwithhme.com. davisart.com/blogs/curators-corner. dolvinartnight.blogspot.com. fairydustteaching.com/blog. gretchenbuwalda.blogspot.com. hipsterartteacher.com. ipadartroom.com. josettebrower.edublogs.org. katiemorearisart.com. letsbuildgreatthings.com/journal. minimatisse.blogspot.com. myartschool.de. paintedpaperart.com. partyandartroom.com. readyt.com/r/artad. shanibrightzamarano.com. talesfromthetrevelingardteacher.blogspot.com. teachkidsart.net. theartofeducation.edu. thomasellementaryart.blogspot.com. blog.feedspot.com/art_podcasts. blog.feedspot.com/art_history_podcasts. blog.feedspot.com/art_teacher_YouTube_channels. blog.feedspot.com/art_YouTube_channels. portfolio-oomph.com/blog. blog.feedspot.com/art_teacher_RSS_feeds. feedspot.com/news/art_teacher.